Hello friends, so I hope you're all well. I don't know whether you've seen my posts, but I have been feeling horrific. I'm actually, before I go into that, I'm trying out a new angle, obviously, driving to work, and I'm not sure about it. I think it's really close. Not only that, but I'm not sure it's straight either, but fuck it, we'll just go with it, shall we? Bear with me just for a moment. I'm just gonna pass this cyclist. I always get really nervous when I drive past cyclists. I always want to give them as much room as possible, so here we go. And he's gone. Well, temporarily, because I'm now at a traffic light. Never mind. So yeah, for the last, I'd say 72 hours solid, I have felt awful. I've had mouth ulcers, I haven't been unable to speak, to eat. Let's pass that cyclist again. Honestly, I felt so run down. In fact, I felt so run down that yesterday I had a blood test. The doctor suspects that it might be an iron deficiency because when I was younger, in fact when I was a meat eater, interestingly, I had anemia. And I had anemia. I was anemic for maybe, I don't know, I'm just guessing now, so there's no point guessing, but I was anemic for quite a while. And yeah, and he thinks maybe that might be it. And the thing is, whilst I eat really well, I probably don't have enough greens in my diet, which I probably should, you know, up my intake. So yesterday was the first day in, like I said, I'm not sure whether I've said 48 hours, maybe, let's pretend that I haven't said. Yeah, so yesterday was the first time in 48 hours where I was actually able to properly eat. So I had a whole head of broccoli, which I posted on my Instagram, and like loads of rice and beetroot and avocado, and I just went a bit mental on my salads. And today I do feel a lot better, although I can't say that, you know, the broccoli is 100% responsible because I have been on some wonderful drugs over the last couple of days. Like steroids and stuff. So I was, when I woke up this morning, I was half expecting to look like Arnold Schwarzenegger, but I didn't, so major disappointment my end. I just wanted to say that yes, veganism is the answer to most things, but I think you have to do veganism right, and I haven't been doing it right, evidently, otherwise I wouldn't have got so sick. So yeah, that's the reason why you haven't heard from me for so long, although the reason why you didn't hear from me for at least 2 weeks was because I was absolutely fuming about Brexit. But the less said about that the better, because honestly I would just go on a rant. So much so that my older brother, who's a massive cock, he commented, and he never comments on my stuff, but he commented on my post because he is he's pro Brexit, and I'm just angry about it. And yeah, honestly, I'm just disappointed. And it's not even about the fact, because my brother brought up the point that, oh, I'm just a sore loser, and it's not even about that. It's just about, you know, I'm disappointed that it's come to this. And I think a lot of people think that I'm already talking about it, even though I just said a moment ago that I wasn't going to. But the problem is that yes, there are some problems with being, oh, there we go. Yes, there's some problems with being with the EU, like undoubtedly there's some issues with it, but by leaving it, it's not going to solve the issues. When talking about like immigration and talking about, in fact, that's actually the main point. The main point is immigration. Arguably, we have too many people in this country, we don't have enough jobs and all of those sorts of fighting things, but the fact of the matter is that by leaving the EU is not going to solve that issue at all. You're just going to get other people from different countries, and then currently there's created a culture where there's a lot of hatred going on, and it's just not a very nice place to live at the moment. And I think one of the main issues that I have with it is that we have no plan. There was not once ever a plan that was ever discussed. I wish you could see what I'm seeing right now, because it's stunning. But yeah, we don't have any plan, and it's just terribly, terribly sad that it's even got to this like point. And yeah, but I don't know. I'm just saddened by it all, because it means if I ever were to have children, which I don't think I will, because I don't think I want kids, but you know, never say never. If I ever have children, I personally haven't, but the people that I live with, at least, you know, 17 million of them have denied my kids, as well as me actually, the opportunity to travel to 27 other countries. And a lot of people, a lot of, you know, ignorant and ill-educated people are just saying, oh, it'll be fine. Well, present to me the information necessary and tell me that it will be fine, because at the moment I don't think it will be fine. And I'm angry that this wonderful opportunity to, you know, travel around has been taken away from me. And yeah, I hear you when people say, oh, I'm in the wrong gear, when people say, oh yeah, it'll be fine, like, you know, you can just get a visa. But that's not something that I've ever had to, you know, think about before. The people that voted Brexit, they voted that way on a belief system as opposed to actually having some concrete evidence. Anyway, that's enough for me, because it just makes me a bit upset about it, but it is what it is. So it is 36 minutes past 8. I need to get to work. I've got about, I don't know, 15-minute walk on me, 20 minutes if I take my time, and yeah, we are about there. But yeah, I haven't been to work for the last 2.5 days, and for those people that know me, that speaks volumes, because I absolutely hate taking time off. And oh yeah, one last thing before I love you and leave you, I am going to upload a video over the weekend. I'm undecided as to whether to make a pizza dish that I've never made before ever in my life. So the first time I film it will be literally the first time I make it. Or alternatively, I could do the best chips that you will ever make in your lifetime. So yeah, if you've got like a preference, pizza or chips, pizza and chips? No, just one. Pizza or chips, if you've got a preference, then tell me, because I'd love to hear from you. So yeah, I've arrived at work. That was quite lovely. It was quite therapeutic to get that off my chest, and I've just realised I have zero makeup on, and my face was probably like this to the camera throughout the entire journey, but oh well. That's why you tune in, to get some wonderful, wonderful shots of me, she says facetiously. Anyway, I am going to go, and I will speak to you later.